Hello, everyone. Welcome to our lesson. Today, we are going to learn about sentence structure or sentence types. But first, I want you to answer the next quiz as a warm up. I hope you enjoy it. Actually, today we have sentence types. We have four sentence types. The first one is simple, the second one is compound, the third one is complex, and the last one is compound complex. Or four types, each one of them has his own structure. Today we are going to learn about the first three types, simple, compound, and complex. Now let's move to see each structure of each type. Let's start with the simple sentence. The simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. Or, with other words, the simple sentence has one subject and one verb that can make a complete thought. So if you have a subject and a verb that can make a complete thought in a sentence, your sentence will be a simple sentence. Here's an example. Observe how the simple sentence is constructed. We went to San John yesterday. Notes here, where is the subject? Guess what here? Let's see, where is the subject, the verb, and is the complete sentence or not? Here we have the word we is a pronoun, went is a verb, to San John is a prepositional phrase. Actually, we here is the simple subject or the subject of the sentence. While went to San John, the rest of the sentence can be a complete predicate that can deliver the meaning of the rest of the sentence. So it's a complete thought. So this makes the sentence simple. Sometimes we have two subjects for the same sentence, like Tom and Mary play tennis. It doesn't change anything. It's still a simple sentence because it has one complete thought. Sometimes we can add one or more subject to the same sentence, but it's still a simple sentence. Another option we have that simple sentence with a compound subject and compound predicate. Sometimes we have more than one subject and more than one predicate for the simple sentence. Here we have an example like Tom and Mary play tennis and swim. Here we have Tom and we have Mary, both are subjects. And we have two verbs like play tennis and swim. Now let's move to the compound sentence. A compound sentence has more than one part that can stand alone. Independent clause. This means independent clause. So if the sentence can stand alone, it's called an independent clause. Okay. If the sentence cannot stand alone, we call it a dependent clause. So the compound sentence is composed or is constructed of two independent clause. But how do we link between them or how we make them together? Actually, independent clauses are connected by coordinating conjunctions, conjunctive adverbs, or semicolon. Today we are going to mention the coordinating conjunctions and the conjunctive adverbs. Notice this sentence. We went to San John and most of us danced all night. Here we have two complete thoughts or two independent clauses, two simple sentences that are linked with a coordinating conjunction. Look at this. We went to St. John. We have a subject, a verb, and a prepositional phrase, or we have a subject and the rest of the sentence, which is predicate. The next independent clause has the same thing, subject, verb, and the rest of the sentence, but it's added, it has a, a coordinating conjunction, which is the link between the two sentences to make a compound sentence. Here is or here are the coordinating conjunctions that we have to use in a compound sentence. Sometimes we call it fanboys. Each letter stands for a word, like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. The other link between the compound sentence or between the two independent clauses, we have the conjunctive adverbs. We have four words, for example, moreover, however, otherwise, and therefore. A compound sentence with a conjunctive adverb, we have an example here like Bob is handsome, moreover, he's rich. The first clause is independent, Bob is handsome. The second one is he is rich. They are linked with the word moreover, which is a conjunctive adverb. The last part in this lesson is the complex sentence. A complex sentence has at least two parts, one that can stand alone, or we can call it independent clause, and the other or the another one cannot stand alone, and we call it dependent clause. The part that cannot stand alone is linked to the rest of the sentence by a subordinating conjunction. So the dependent clause is always linked to a subordinating conjunction. Here's an example. Since my boyfriend and I wanted to have fun, we went to San John yesterday. Try to guess which of them is the independent clause and which of them is the dependent clause. The rest, the first one actually is the dependent clause because it's connected to a subordinating conjunction. The word since is a subordinating conjunction. Since we wanted to have fun, so this is the dependent clause. We went to San John yesterday. It's the independent clause. Here's some examples for the subordinating conjunctions, and you will be better to memorize them well. Now, before we finish, I want you to answer this quiz to make sure that you understood the lesson. I'll give you a few seconds. Now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. See you next time.